The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will be live.
Greetings, my fellow warriors, born me Canada, and today I'm going to touch a sensible issue. Isn't it weird that throughout this whole time, of COVID and lockdown and all this thing, again, before you make up your mind, I'm not here to spread any type of theory. I'm just speaking from positive standpoint and helping people out there who seem lost to do what's in their power, to take on their life and improve their lifestyle. So to get back to it, isn't interesting that in the media, nobody has really been promoting exercising. If anything, they're not. Besides telling you that most of the people who have passed from the virus are overweight people, the diabetes, high blood pressure, especially in the African American or the black community. Those are prevalent conditions that exist, and I just don't understand. I guess it goes with the general consensus that they don't really care. Like the big pharma, big corporation, as long as the money is being made, they don't really care about people's lives, right? Because I would think that's like the one thing that the media, whatever channel it is, it doesn't matter. I don't care about the partisanship and all that crap going on. That's the least common issue that everybody should be agreeing on: exercising and taking care of your health. And nowhere I've seen people keep reminding, the fellow citizen to work out. It doesn't really come easy. It should be something simple. Maybe they take it for granted, but I don't think so. Nobody should take for granted advising people to exercise. And it sounds cliche, but man, exercising is one of the best things that could have saved a lot of people, from having to go through the hustle of recovery if they were to be unlucky to catch the disease. And that's whether you believe it or not. Exercising will definitely be your savior, but nowhere I've heard people preaching or keep pushing people to exercise, to keep reminding people to exercise. If not, they just make people wait for the vaccine and keep giving people the hope that the vaccine will be the savior. No, fuckers, it's not gonna help, man. Excuse my French, but it's just like it baffles my mind, and maybe I'm too how you call that, naive, right? To still have faith in being good or doing the right thing. You can trust me that every single person that I come across, that's the one thing that I preach, and that's the only blessing that I tend to spread. Wonder how they've been doing. Have you kept up with your daily exercising or your bi-weekly exercising? Whatever frequency you can put it on, you should be able to exercise, and that's the least you can do. Otherwise, people get confined. They're not going anywhere. They watch Netflix, TV. I love Netflix. Like I love movies. That's like, I think during this confinement, that's the only thing I may kind of miss because my life is pretty boring. That's why I don't do vlogs. I exercise, take care of family, and I work. Those are the three things. My hobbies, mostly at home with family. My hobbies, watching movies by myself if I have to. My hobbies, like at home, because that's my when I'm in my den, my me time. I only watch movies, or read or do some research, and go to the movie, my loved one, and that's about it. So the only hobby that I usually do outside, like I don't go to a restaurant like that. I rather eat home. So I used to go to movies, and I think that's the only thing that I won't say miss, because I'm fine. The only thing that I wish I could go see this good movie coming out, and the movie have not been coming out. So hey, it is what it is. So beside that, at least I have that in me already, that I have to exercise. But some people just don't have it. So you keep them from going out. What they're gonna do, they're just gonna eat, have food delivered, and unhealthy food, sedentary life. That's a recipe for disaster. So for that purpose alone, I would think that's something that they're gonna, like whatever entity was in charge, that's something they will keep preaching, because those who really believe in whatever the media tell them, if you tell them to exercise, if you keep repeating it long enough, I think it will get in there and stay. But we just sadly realize that that's not the priority of the entity in place, and they're not really trying to look out, necessarily for people great being, because the well-being that could be arguable, because I don't think they want people to die, of course, but at the same time, they're not doing the smart thing, or the easiest thing that you can possibly do would be to have people to force them to want to exercise. Cause that's the one thing you can do, man. Everything else is bullshit, man. You can wait for the vaccine. That's if you want to take it, or whatever it is. That's another topic, because I say that because I don't want people to come out in the comment and be, oh, we don't want the vaccine. That's on you. Whether you take the vaccine or not, that's on you. But that's not gonna be your savior. Exercising and take your life in your own charge is gonna save you. Again, wear the mask. Don't wear the mask. I couldn't care less, but common sense would be to wear the mask, right? That don't mean that you are stupid, and that don't mean that you are a sheep. That's the point of contention that people fighting against. It's like one side against the other side. You guys are sheep for wearing the mask. Oh, you guys don't wear the mask. You don't care about the well-being. Like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? Like, you are all cities fucking zen, and you need to just chill. Do a lot of meditation. That goes on both sides. We should be one side. No need for any splitting, man. Like, I mean, some people are likely to be gullible. Some people are more, have the tendency to listen more but at the same time, you realize some people are just stubborn, and they have the tendency to just be rebel, man. But life is all about balance. You can have some rebel in you, but have the ability to sit and listen to people, That's, I think, something that can take you really far. So, me wearing a mask don't mean that I'm stupid and I'm a shit. I do my research. I know what's good, what's not good, that I'm not gonna die from wearing the mask. I know that I do have enough oxygen coming in, as opposed to what people, I think you like oxygen. The thing is, your chemoreceptors, like most people, are very weak. So you feel the discomfort and whatever it comes. That's another topic that another video that I wanted to make as well, about the mask thing, to reassure people that you just be fine, and and that you could use that as a blessing in disguise to kind of discover, a better version of yourself during that journey, of recovering from this whole debacle. So yes, don't be quick to judge people when you see somebody not wearing a mask. Don't be insulting them that just the other side, and they're not they're endangering people. Because sometimes people are outside, they don't feel like wearing the mask outside, which is normal. I mean, they're far away. Why do you care? They don't wear it, right? And at the same time, somebody decides to wear a mask in the middle of the street, even like 100 miles away. That's because it doesn't feel safe. Why would you wanna Why would you wanna attack them? I mean, this is a free world, you know. We out here and we have different life experiences. You may have he may have lost somebody, which make them more susceptible to being careful. You don't know people's story. We are so quick to judge people just because we feel a certain way, and same reason why. I mean, in politics as well, it's so divisive and toxic, because we are so quick to judge without taking the time to reflect on our own lives and our own decisions and stuff like that. It's just like those are topics that I really don't like to discuss online, because people tend to want to impose their belief on you, and I don't want to impose any belief on anybody. And especially this is a fitness channel. That's why I use the fitness conduit of the entities in place not suggesting exercising as the main way to fight. You know, to boost your immune system, to kind of to digress and talk about, you know, a little bit of everything. And even then, I'm putting it in the most reasonable way, so that nobody feel, you know, pointed at. You know, I'm just I'm just addressing both sides and both stand. And of course, we all have a bias, because that's how we are. We're gonna tend to lean on one side than the other, but it's okay, because we're not the monoliths. We have different experiences, and of course, we're gonna behave differently. But I would suggest all of us to kind of reflect on ourselves a lot of time, and that's why I'm like, why can't people meditate? People don't meditate, man. People just act on emotion. They're too reactive, back, too impulsive. They're really not laid back, because they don't really know, they're not aware actually what's going on. So you have to, and that's not me trying to be woke or anything. It's just me enjoying life, and, you know, like, be happy to be around, to be breathing, waking up in the morning, be able to do what I do. You know, see my loved one, because tomorrow is not guaranteed, right? So I live my life every day like that. If each of us could see life the way I see it, I don't think you will want to just get on your fellow person for not wearing a mask or for wearing a mask. If anything, you will want to know, why is it that you're behaving this way, right? And exchange peacefully and cordially ideas to see why you guys, you know, having this kind of stand, and come up with something that's going to benefit both of you. Because at the end of the day, we all want to live happy, and we want to be around our loved one and be on earth as long as possible. That's the least I would think most of us want to be, right? So it's not that hard. So yeah, exercise is really important. That's the one thing that I'm gonna say that's gonna be, I think is gonna help a lot of people who will be calm enough to see through the video and watch it and see and take it for what it is, you know. So yes, I don't know why, man. I don't know why. It could be that simple that all the network. Now maybe vote a law that every network have to, at least one time at the end of the segment, whatever segment they're having, preach that, and don't forget to get your daily exercising. something real quick. It may be subliminal, but it does work because that's the purpose of ads anyway. It doesn't make you act right away, but subliminally it affects your behavior. It could be just that simple to change the world, but unfortunately the corporation can't have the ultimate best interest of us, right? Because the nature of the corporation itself is to make money, and I think that might be the main reason why the entity in place fail us. Unlike the crazy idea of globalists that they want to mind control and stuff like that, that will be getting too deep into conspiracies, which may have the place to be. But I'm not gonna be the one to tell you whether you should believe or whether you should not believe. That's on you. But I think what's tangible right now is just that the financial incentive have made it hard for the governing entities to give us, the advices and to give us the means to take care of ourselves and be happy beings, So that's that, man. I thought like something I should get off my chest, because that's the best way I think I can put it out there. I hope my fellow warriors, you guys are doing well. I hope that you were able to stand through a whole video in an ass to grass like that without really worrying about being in pain, because that's a healthy position. So yeah, man, so much stuff you can do, and discovering yourself, making your body the ultimate, I won't say weapon, but the ultimate physically capable entity that can possibly be. And trust me, man, it will come with a peace of mind that you never thought you had, and the freedom of your body that you never thought you possessed, and the confidence that you never thought you had, and that make you invincible, make you feel invincible in the good way, not in the dumb way that you're gonna take some unnecessary risk. So that's that. Like, comment, subscribe. It helps my channel be favored by the algorithm. I can't stress it enough. It does help a lot. So I see a lot of views there. Enough views that each of you guys were to click the like. That will help a lot. Some people not take it for granted. Some people don't think it helped much, but as a content creator, please, it doesn't take you much. Just click on the like button, and I would appreciate greatly. Everything is and will always be the mechanic way. Love you all, and salute. Until next time, peace.
The revolution will not be televised. The revolution will be live.